I am your English teacher, Aarti Saxena. I hope all of you all are doing well and following the government guidelines given to you and washing your hands, keeping social distance and also trying to protect yourself from COVID-19. So we are here to teach you all the syllabus given to us because you all cannot come to school and we want to keep you all safe at your home. Let us learn certain things. Sitting at home also we can learn. It is unfortunate that we are unable to meet this academic year for now, but later on hope for the best. So let us start with our teaching. So children, how do you feel when I say flying or flight? I think you feel happy, thrilled regarding flying. So people usually imagine flying. In olden days, people did not even think that they could fly. And thanks to the great brothers, Oliver and Wilbur Wright, who have invented the aeroplane. So in this manner, we can say now flight or flying in the air is possible. Here we can say that Wilbur and Oliver Wright have given us the gift of flying. So we are into flying. Our lesson is about flying. 2 stories about flying. First one, this chapter is divided into 2 stories. One story is his first flight and the other one is the black aeroplane. Now let us see certain qualities which you require. Now why I am telling you about qualities is, here we have a small bird who cannot take the courage or muster up the courage to fly. So we are going to talk about a bird which is just about to take his first flight. So flight in the sense flying. So our first story which we are going to learn is his first flight. Now the writer of this first flight is Lion O'Flaherty. So he is an Irish writer, a renowned Irish writer, I repeat, and he has written many novels. His novels always gave a message to the society. So this is the main thing we should know about the writer. Now, his 2 books are The Reformer and also The Return of the Brute. So, through his small stories, through his short stories, he always passes a message to the society. So, he is an Irish writer, a novelist we can say, who has carved his name in the Irish literature. So, again I repeat, Lion O'Flaherty. Now, coming to the lesson, children, everybody knows that there are certain challenges which are going to be faced by us. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Now, how to overcome them? How to overcome them? Now, let us see. Certain challenges which are given to you, like, are you disappointed? Are you sad? Are you hopeless? I don't think so. With the 3 C's. Now, what are these 3 C's? First thing, courage, confidence, and also countless efforts. So then only you are going to step on the stone of success. So without these 3, I don't think you can get success. And there shouldn't be any disappointment. or sadness. Always try till you succeed. So our story, his first flight, is about a seagull, a young seagull who is about to take his first flight. Right? He's ready to fly. But what happens is he is not able to fly because he is having a fear in his mind. The fear of falling down and maybe die. The first flight is about a seagull who is being motivated by someone, and later on, will he fly or not? Let us see. So now I want to explain the lesson and then read it to you as well regarding the lesson now. Yes, his first flight. Now they lived a family of seagulls near the sea. Now one thing I want you all to know is seagull, everybody knows, is the name seagull. See, seagull is a bird, right? Now when we say seagull, what does sea remind us of? Water. So they live near the oceans. Right. At the end of this session, I am going to give you an assignment asking you all to find in India where we can find the seagull. Okay. So let us move to the lesson. Right. So seagull. Now there was a family of seagulls living near the ocean. And the family consisted of 2 brothers, 1 sister, mother and father. Now here the seagulls, naturally the mother and father are the first teachers. So they taught the other siblings of this young seagull to fly. So when this seagull saw them flying, he was happy. But he did not have the courage to fly. He was moving forward and backward on the ledge where he was sitting, but he could not take the first flight. Now what stopped him from flying? It is the height and the water below, the vast stretch of the sea, where he thought that if he starts to fly, he may fall and die. So everybody is scared of death, right? So in that way, he did not get that courage to fly. So without the courage, without the countless efforts, without the confidence, he could not fly. But his mother was watching him. He was sad and disappointed. The young seagull was sad and disappointed. So his mother was watching him, shouting, scolding, in their language, gaga, gigi, whatever it's the language. The mother is asking the small young seagull to take his first flight. But this seagull is very scared. It is trying, but it is not mustering up the courage to fly in the sky. His other sisters and brothers are flying in the sky, shouting at him in their own language. The shouts, the screams, and maybe teasing him, saying that he is a coward. A coward. Who is a coward? A person who is not brave enough. So, here the seagull is not brave enough to take his first flight. But mother, always, who doesn't want to leave the child behind, she is very happy that her other siblings, even they are having short feathers, but have flown. They have understood how to fly. They have taken their first flight. But can she leave the small young seagull behind? No. So she was the best motivator. First she scolded, and then later on she started to tease him. She had an idea how to motivate. Right. Now our young seagull who is on the ledge, right, and trying to run forward and take his first flight and then moving back disappointed and sad. What did he do now? He tried to pretend to go to sleep. And the worst part was he hadn't eaten for 24 hours. So children, hunger is such a state that seeing food you become mad, right? You want to eat something. Since 24 hours, this young seagull did not have anything to eat. He started to peck at the dried tails of fish, which maybe they had eaten a day before. But he couldn't get the taste. Now he was waiting for his mother to come and give him the meal. That is the fish. The fish is the best thing, or their favorite meal, we can say. So now, what did the seagull do? What did our young seagull do? He tried to pretend to go to sleep so that the mother, seeing him, may come and at least feed him. But mother, she wanted to teach him to fly and not pamper him, right? Always mothers are our first teachers. We say parents, father and mother both, they teach us. So your father seagull also is taking interest and trying to perfect the brothers and sisters. And now mother is taking interest in the young seagull who is about to take his first flight, but is unable to take because of his what? He couldn't muster up the courage. Because of that disappointment, it was very sad. Right? Now, what did mother do? Mother went and bought a fish from the sea. It dived, mother dived and caught a fish. So the mother, she dived and bought a fish. So that is diving and fishing. Right. So here a fish was bought by the mother, and there she sat to peck and eat. And seeing this, the young seagull thought that mother is going to come and feed it. Right. So now let us see what happens. And mother, she had an idea. She took the fish and flew towards the young seagull. Seeing that, the young seagull was very happy. Right. So, what did the seagull do? It wanted to eat. So, it went a little further to the edge of the cliff. So, we will stop here, children. And I am going to read out and see if we have understood or not, along with the meanings. So, please open your text to two stories about flying. His first flight. So, two stories about flying. His first flight. The young seagull was alone on his ledge. Now, what is this ledge? Ledge is nothing but a narrow horizontal shelf projecting maybe from a window or a cliff or a wall. His two brothers and his sister. So on this ledge, who is sitting? The seagull, the young seagull, because the brothers and sisters have already flown away. They have taken their first flight. His two brothers and his sister had already flown away the day before. He had been afraid. Now what do we mean by afraid? Afraid means getting scared. To fly with them. Somehow, when he had taken a little run forward to the brink, Now what is the brink? What is brink? Brink is edge. Brink is edge of the ledge, and attempted to flap his wings, he became afraid. The great expanse of sea stretched down beneath. So the great expanse, the huge length of the sea, the vastness of the sea was in front of him, beneath him, and he was unable to take his first flight. And it was such a long way down, miles down. He felt certain that his wings would never support him, so he was not confident of himself. So the 3 C's which I told you, what are the 3 C's? Right? What are the 3 C's? Right? Here, first one, confidence. Second, countless efforts. Third, what is the third one? Confidence, countless efforts. Okay, so he was lagging in these: confidence, courage, and countless efforts. He was scared. He was a coward.
Go.
He felt certain that his wings would never support him, so he bent his head and ran away back to the little hole under the ledge, where he slept at night. Even when each of his brother and his little sister, whose wings were far shorter than his own, ran to the brink, flapped their wings and flew away, he failed to muster up courage to take that plunge, which appeared to him so desperate. His father and mother had come round, calling to him surely, upbraiding him. Upbraiding. Now what is this upbraiding? Scolding. Upbraiding is nothing but scolding. Threatening to let him starve on his ledge unless he flew away. But for the life of him, he could not move. That was 24 hours ago. Since then, nobody had come near him. The day before, all day long, he had watched his parents flying about with his brothers and sister, perfecting them in the art of flight, teaching them how to skim. Now, what is skim? To move lightly on the waves and to dive for fish. He had in fact seen his older brother catch his first herring. Now what is herring? Herring is nothing but a soft fin fish, and devour it. Devour is eating. Standing on a rock, while his parents circled around, raising a proud cackle. And all the morning the whole family had walked about on the big plateau, midway down the opposite cliff, taunting him with his cowardice. Now what is cowardice? Not brave enough or lack of bravery. The sun was now ascending, the sky blazing on his legs.
Start.
So children, I hope you have understood till here. We'll continue in the next session. Now for the activity. First thing, you are going to find where we can find the seagull in India. Only in India. I repeat, only in India. Please write down or take a map and mark the places where we can find the seagull. And the assignment which I am going to give to you will be posted on WhatsApp. So please complete your assignment and stay safe, eat healthy. Thank you children. Thank you.